Aloha, this is Magali. Welcome back to my channel, Homeschool in Paradise. Today we are talking about my top 5 homeschooling books. So we are here with Camila, my little helper. She will be doing the magic clay that we just got on Amazon. It's like Play-Doh, but so much better. So we will be talking about my top 5 homeschooling books. This is in my opinion. I have not read all the books, but these are my favorite ones so far, and I'm excited to share you these books because I always get people asking me what kind of books are you reading, where are you getting your information, and things like that. That I've learned so much about these books that I'm even starting to read them again because the first time was a few years ago. Okay, so I don't have all the books with me, paper books, but I have some because I prefer to have them on Audible to be able to listen anytime when I'm cooking, when I'm cleaning, driving, working out with the kids. So it's really an easy way for me to listen to more books, read more books, but I do have some on hand, and it's nice when we go to the beach or I just want to relax or we go camping, then I can read something quietly. So my number 1 book, it's a little bit all broken up, but it is The Brave Learner by Julie Bogart. And this was the first book I think that I've read, and I really liked it. So it says finding everyday magic in homeschooling, learning, and life. So it's really going through everything that you might be wondering. I'm starting to read it again. It's giving you tips on how to keep it interesting, keeping the love of learning there for your kids, and keeping it exciting for them. So it's really a great book to start and to reread again because every stage of your life, even if you've read it a few years ago, you won't remember everything from the book, and you're at a different stage in your life with your kids depending how old they are. So I really like this one, number 1. And then my number 2, it is The Called and the Wild and Free. It's by Ainsley Armans. I hope I say the name right. So I don't have the books with me. I'll put the picture right now. So this one I'm starting to re-listen again on Audible. So what it says reclaiming the wonder in your child's education, a new way to homeschool. So it's really a great way to let yourself be free, leave the curriculum and maybe find different ways of learning, spending time outdoor, just being more into nature, and paying attention to your kids, how they're learning. So I mean, some of the books may seem the same, but they're all a little bit different. It has created a movement. So the Wild and Free community is pretty big now, and I know that they do meetups. So you can find them. I'm gonna put the link below on, of course, all the books, but also the movement, the website, and the Instagram page. And they do have meeting that you can join on the mainland in the United States that can be interesting. Okay, so my number 3, it is The Read Aloud Family by Sarah Mackenzie. So I did talk about this book in my last video. So this is about making meaningful and lasting connection with your kids while you read aloud. So I really like this because, I first of all love reading to my kids. Since Elijah was a baby, I would always read, and I think it's really fostering a love of reading in them. I can find them just in trying to read, even if they cannot read, they're looking at the pictures, they enjoy the pictures, and then it's going to help them with grammar, eventually reading, learning how to read, and then their imagination. She talks about how it is important to read even when they're in teenagers, because it's going to have them use more their imagination instead of just decoding what they're reading, and then also making connection as a family to always do this activity together. She says if you can, 10 minutes a day, if not every 2 days. She said something to cross your calendar when you read. So I'm either every day or every 2 days that we do it. And then just 10 minutes a day, that's really good. We do read in French, English, and Spanish, and then we try to go to the library about once a month. Evan shows how if you read to your kids, that is going to improve them on taking tests. So this is one of the best things that you can do with your kids. So this one is really good. My number 4, I don't have it with me right now. So it is the 5-Hour School Week by, don't know if I'm going to say the name right, the Aaron and Kalena Mushtagari. Sorry about that. So it is an inspirational guide to leaving the classroom to embrace learning in a way that you never imagined. So this, I really liked it because a lot of people think that you have to spend hours and hours homeschooling when you don't. They just have that, you may have that idea of when you're sending your kids to school, they're going to be there from like 7:30 to 1:30, or depending on the or 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and it's a really, really long day. So you think that you have to, if you're homeschooling, that you have to homeschool for hours, which is not true. If you follow a specific curriculum when they're young, I would say like elementary school, it can be like up to 2 hours, but even that's a lot. So I really like the 5-Hour School Week, that it says like 1 hour a day. This is for academics, so math, science, or art, languages. But even that, you're learning all the time in so many ways. So personally, we love to do games. So we learn a lot about games, and then it can be math games, it can be to learn questions, or any other games that they're going to be learning things. And then we like to do puzzles, so that's going to be good for their brain. And then any other things that they're going to be building with their hands, so they're always learning. If you're cooking, if you're going to the grocery, doing a grocery list, and then doing the budget. Right now the kids are learning money-wise, they're doing their chores. So they're getting $1 for the chores, and they are saving money to buy their own things. So it's just in everyday life that you can be teaching. And then also the world outside, if you're going to the museum, or if you're going anywhere that you're gonna be able to learn something, there's always things everywhere around you, and you can use the world as your classroom. So this book I really like. And my number 5, it is Sage Homeschooling Wild and Free by Rachel Rainbolt. So this one is more about unschooling, which we are not, but I do like a lot about everything that they talk about in it. So it really offers a natural learning path for gentle parents who dreams to have a different lifestyle, and then that really wants to give their children the best life possible, and then just to have them really successful. And then it gives them the in this book it says the 8 secrets of living unschooled life. So I really like, and I also love all the quotes that they're going to be giving in this book. So I've read it. There's something that were too unschooling for me, but it can be good to read, and I think to learn about different methods. I will be doing one of the videos next month about all the different methods. So we are more eclectic, but we have Charlotte Mason inspired nature, and then also a little bit about unschooling. You can also find interesting things that you can learn, and then it will help you with your homeschooling lifestyle with your kids. So these were my top 5 homeschooling books. So like I said, I did not read all of them. And I would love to hear about you. What homeschooling books have you read and that changed you, that maybe made you decide to homeschool? If you're still learning about homeschooling, if you've been homeschooling for a long time, or if you're not homeschooling yet, or maybe thinking about it. But I would really love to hear about what kind of books you're reading right now, because there's so many other books that I want to read, and I'm excited about this journey. For my kids to be learning, but also for me to be learning beside them. So, thank you so much for watching. And all these books, I'm going to put the Amazon link below so you can find them easily. And then always reach out to me if you have any question. Make sure to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, Homeschool in Paradise, and we'll see you next time. Mahalo!
Mahalo.